Hey y'all, welcome back to another game of World of Warships Legends. I am in the Massachusetts and we are playing Domination. So I just watched a video by Spartan Elite 43 on the new destroyer, the Orkan, right there to my right. Orkan's really good at destroyer to destroyer combat, and notice the Orkan was pushing straight into the map, into the Charlie flag. So I decided pretty much just back him up. Normally I'd stay to the outside of the map, not outside, but I'd go wide to the left. But since the Orkan's going straight in, I figure I'm just gonna back him up. So that's what I do. Got AP loaded. And just cruise in there and support him and see what happens. And that Kazuki to my left is just goofing around. Hit me with torpedoes. Alright, and I get spotted. Try to let people know that I'm spotted. Basically, if I'm spotted and nothing else is spotted, probably a destroyer out in front of me. So I adjust my course, keep that destroyer guessing in case they want to launch torpedoes at me. The Odin spotted. I can't shoot him because he's on the other side of the mountain. Orkan's pushing straight up. Lenin gets spotted. I go ahead, line up a shot, take a shot at the Lenin. Let's see what we do here. Moggy's off to my right. And Lenin, I get two ricochets on the Lenin, unfortunately. And right off the back, Orkan spots Akazuki like I expected it would, and we just start engaging it. Akazuki drops smoke, trying to hide. Unfortunately for Akazuki, the Orkan has radar. So right when he disappears, Orkan activates his radar, so we can continue to light him up. Then the Venom pops up in front of me. Akazuki, Orkan's just shooting it out. Unfortunately, Orkan goes out, like Spartan Elite said in his video. The light that shines the brightest burns out the fastest, and yeah, Orkan burned out pretty quick. I see the Odin coming out in front of me, and I know the Odin's got torpedoes. I aim kind of high, try to take out his torpedoes. Unfortunately, I don't, and I can tell he's lining up. So I try to just keep my bow pointed at him, but to mess up his shot, I go ahead and go full forward and go out right. Venom launches torpedoes. Luckily, they went wide. Odin's torpedoes, like I said, I knew they were coming. Tried to avoid them, but I take one of them. But damage con it and negate all that damage. Lenin's up in front of me. But luckily the Sims launches their torpedoes right in front of me, helped me take out that Lenin. Odin turned all the way back around to launch his torpedoes from the opposite side, but luckily for me, those went wide. Line up the shot on the Odin, since he's going broadside, make my life a little bit easier. Take the shot, and decent damage, no citadels, unfortunately. Lenin's right in front of me. I went full reverse, but instead, to avoid being rammed, I'll go full forward. Try to line up my rear turret. I failed to realize the Venom went down a while ago, so I was kind of nervous. Take a shot at the Lenin. Not a whole lot of damage. Luckily, my secondaries are doing work. Try to line up my front guns. Luckily, the Bismarck takes out the Lenin for me. Unfortunately, I have two fires on me. Just burning, just eating up my HP. I pointed my guns the other direction, so it's going to take a while. But I get that third fire. Luckily for me, I have the commander ability that when I have three fires, they all go out. So line of shot on the Odin and take out the Odin. So now I've got the Alabama out in front of me, low on HP, waiting on my recovery, health recovery, cooldown. Off to my right, I have a Wichita trying to line up a shot. There we go. There we go. There's a Wichita. Line up shot, take a shot, a few shots at the Wichita. Take a hit from the Alabama, which I don't want to do. So I go ahead and go full forward. Try to push up on this island so the Alabama can't shoot me and we can focus on this Wichita. Waiting for the shot. And I'm capturing C, which is good. And Wichita goes forward. I can't get a shot at the Wichita, unfortunately. But I'm not taking any hits from the Alabama. Just try to stay in as long as possible. And I capture Charlie flag. Since it is a domination, try to get those points. So we're up 6 ships to 4. Unfortunately, we're down captures. And they did take out the Wichita, which is great. I back it off. Kind of line up a shot on the Amagi. I kind of look around, see how my teammates are doing. I notice that the King George is pretty low. Amagi's there to my left, full health. They have a Mas destroyer. Amagi takes a couple torpedoes. I line up a shot. Unfortunately, I just ain't, like, my aim has just been off lately. And I think I only get him with a couple. Nope, just one. One overpin, one ricochet, and the rest splashed. I see the King George low health, so I try to point it out, get everybody to focus King George. Just one less ship on the board. Use my other health regen. Take another shot at the Amagi. And 2 ricochets. Like, my aim is just funky today. Alright. See that the King George is just about to get in range. So I go ahead and line up all my turrets at the King George. Line up the shot. And right when I take the shot, the King George goes down to the Iowa. Alright, so now we're up 5 ships to 3. So they have 2 battleships in the destroyer. And we're capturing Bravo, which is great. Amagi and Alabama are kind of on the other side of the mountain. Or the island. But luckily, I'm just far enough that my shells can clear the mountain. Clear the island. Take a shot at the Alabama. See what we do here. And there we go. 2 hits and 2 overpins. Amagi's pushing around. Amagi is more broadside than the Alabama, so I want to take a shot at this Amagi. Line up a shot. Yep, and it just barely going to clear the island. Take a shot. And 1 hit. My aim is just funky. Alright, we're trying to capture Bravo. Fortunately, just having a teammate on Bravo, we're not burning points. But the Mass unfortunately takes out another ship. So there goes our 5-3 lead. Now we're down 4-3. Nelson's pushing up. Little more than I would like. I take a shot at the Amagi. And then the Alabama, unfortunately, just takes out our Nelson. Boom, there it goes. Because that Nelson pushed out way too much. And the Alabama just took him. Amagi turns out. I'm just trying to focus down on him. So now it's a 3-3. Our destroyers out in the back doing their best. Line up a shot on the Amagi. And fortunately, I finally get the hit I was been looking for. There it is, 4 hits, and I take out the Amagi. Alabama's pushing up. Got a Megami on my right. Launch torpedoes, but I think they just maxed out on range just before hitting. Alabama's coming out on me, giving me that full broadside, which is favorable. And he's not even looking at me. The Moss engages our Akazuki. I got a beautiful hit on the Alabama. Moss, Akazuki are just shooting it out. Megami's helping me out, but I think the Megami's using armor piercing. I try to get the Megami to back off, because once I lose the Megami, I'm by myself. Unfortunately, the Moss takes out the Megami. That destroys this cleaning house. Fortunately, I was able to take out the Alabama. Now it's 2-1. But that Mass has just been giving them the work. I try to tell the destroyer to back off, because once he goes down, it's going to be hard for me to take on a destroyer. Waiting on the shells to reload. Still got 10 seconds. I'm pushing to A, because they are leading in points. And right before I take a shot, the Moss takes out Akazuki and gets a loose spot. I take a shot. Unfortunately, they don't connect. So he's got me spotted. Well, I just took a shot, so obviously he's got me spotted. And right when I get into A, I turn out. My goal is to not get torpedoed. I've got high explosive loaded just in case I'm able to spot him. Not likely, but just in case. So I turn out. I'm burning Alpha. Capturing Alpha. I get spotted. And right before I'm able to capture this. So this dude is really good. Really smart. Trying to capture it. If I can get a capture, like, it's over. There's nothing this dude can do. But right before he takes a shot at me just to reset the capture. Dude is really smart. So I got 50 seconds. I know this guy's coming to torpedo me. What I failed to realize, he went left to right behind that island. I didn't even think about it, but too late. I know I'm not going to be able to stop in the circle, but I try to remain in here as long as possible. Just me being in here, they're not getting any points from Alpha. So I stay in here as long as possible. There's no way I'm going to capture it. I don't want to sit here, so I just go ahead and give it full. That way, if torpedoes are coming, I'm just not sitting there. But I was in there long enough. Now we're ahead on points, head on caps. And I decided to just sail away. I'm not going to sail away too much, because he still can get Bravo, which would stop our points and allow them to take the lead. But I'm still watching behind. Yeah, just hoping that torpedoes aren't coming. I can take a couple, but the way this dude's been playing, I'm probably taking a lot. To feint him, though, because, yeah, like I said, if he gets Bravo, I know this is just over. So I go ahead and turn inbound just to see if I can catch him off guard. Maybe gets a little close, trying to torpedo me. And then I notice he's capturing Bravo. I'm like, okay, so I know where he's at. And I go ahead and just turn it back in. Again, just hoping to catch him off guard. I try to swing my guns to the right. Luckily for me, if I'd have kept going outbound, I would have caught all these torpedoes. But because I turned inbound, he misses all of them. There's no way he's going to be able to reload those and catch me in time. I head back to A, because even if he gets Bravo, if I can just sit on A, should be good. So we're still leading by points, heading back. I'm not going to chase him into Bravo, just in case he's got another set of torpedoes ready for me. I'm not sure how many launchers the Mouse has. But yeah, I'm just sailing back. watching, hoping that he makes a mistake, because he should have realized, like, the only way to win was to kill me. He captures Bravo. I'm sprinting. I'm waiting for this dude to shoot at me. Put up my plane just in case. Maybe he gets spotted. But fortunately for me, I hit my horn. I don't know why I love using the horn. Fortunate for me, we win in points. So it was a close game. It was a fun one. Luckily, for right off the bat, knowing what the Orcon in the beginning is good at, allowed me to just have 3 kills, top of the leaderboard, and knock out some missions. All right, thank you for watching.